Good morning, everyone. Thursday, the 18th of April, 2024. This morning's devotional is a reading from the first book of Kings, chapter 9, reading verses 4 and 5, and they read, "As for you, if you walk before me in integrity of heart and uprightness, as David your father did, and do all I command and observe my decrees and laws, I will establish your royal throne over Israel forever, as I promised David your father, when I said, you shall never fail to have a man on the throne of Israel." Integrity, there's that word again, hasn't been mentioned for a while. But integrity is mentioned many times in Scripture. And integrity refers to being upright in heart, honest in your actions, and committed to doing right, regardless of the cost. While there are dozens of biblical characters whose lives reveal a lack of integrity, there are three individuals whom Scriptures describe as men of integrity, these being Job, David, and in the Old Testament, and Jesus Christ in the New Testament. When Job's world began to collapse as a result of the trials which came from Satan, Job's wife urged him to give up his integrity, which he thought would probably result in God striking him dead and so ending his problems. She says in Job chapter 2 verse 9, "Are you still holding on to your integrity?" And then she added, "Curse God and die." So how did Job respond? He responded, "Till I die, I will not deny my integrity." Job 27 verse 5. Second person whose integrity was recognized by both friends and enemies was that of David, the shepherd of Israel. Psalm 26 verse 11 reminds, "As for me, said David, I will walk in my integrity." While Job's life teaches that integrity is something you can hold or keep, David's life, far from perfect, teaches that a man can fail and yet regain his integrity. David's life, of course, as we know, was far from perfect, and we judge ourselves by our best intentions. But we are judged by our worst act. And that was true of David, whose affair with Bathsheba was a moral lapse which history will never forget. David was repentant and remorseful, which reflected his true integrity. The third person recognized as a man of character was Jesus Christ himself. But what makes this significant is that it was not his disciples or his followers who talked about his integrity, but his enemies, the Pharisees, who constantly sought to discredit him. They said in Matthew chapter 22, and Matthew records this, that the Herodians, the Pharisees sent they sent the disciples to him along with the Herodians, and they said to him, "Teacher, we know that you are a man of integrity and that you teach the ways of God in accordance with the truth. You are not swayed by others because you pay no attention to who they are." And so from an unlikely source, the enemy of Jesus becomes the third truth about individuals who have integrity. They are not driven by public opinion. They don't play the grandstand or cater to the highest bidder. My dear friends, integrity is based on the conviction that there is both a right and a wrong, and that the gray area where people are comfortable doing what makes them feel good is a wishy-washy, no man's land of moral decay. May the Lord be with you. May he bless you. May he cause his face to shine upon you and be with you always. Goodbye.